Hi, I'm back. One thing I didn't do on the kale is usually put a little bit of salt. This is kosher salt. Sea salt is really good. I just take a teeny little bit, like maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon, and then I'd sprinkle this all over the salad, and then you massage that in with it, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to make a quick dressing. Very, very easy to make dressing. You're going to take your olive oil, put about, I don't know, 1/4 cup. Can you see that? I think it's 1/4. Oops, I'm a lefty, so it's not even 1/4 cup. It's about 1/8 cup. You're going to take your lemon. Make sure you have a good knife. That really makes a difference. If you're using, like, you know, steak knives to cut, treat yourself to a good knife. Squeeze a 1/2 lemon in. You could squeeze a little more if you want. A little bit of pepper. This is fresh ground pepper. But if you don't have fresh ground, just use your shaker. And this garlic is my salvation. I buy it at BJ's in a huge package. It's fresh garlic. It tastes delicious. It works really well. And you can freeze it like this and take out the cloves. They're not as pretty when you take it out of the freezer, but for the purists, you might not like that. But it works great for me, and I've been using it for quite a few years. So I use a lot of garlic in my cooking. So I'm going to take out 2 cloves. And, excuse me, let me get my garlic press. If you don't have a garlic press, you can just chop it up or put it in the food processor. But it's nice because then you don't get the whole cloves in there. Scrape it off. I'm going to just do 2 of those. Now, for those of you who are eating dairy still, you can put a big tablespoon of Fage yogurt in there. I'd go with a 0%, and you're going to stir it up. I'm not doing dairy this week, so I'm not going to put that in there, but it does make it a little creamier. Instead, I'm going to use Bragg's apple cider vinegar, which is an incredible detox vinegar, and it's good for you. Some really naturalists put it in water and drink it in the morning. I did that this morning, and it's so good. So you just put a little blip of it in there just to wet it. And you can add some herbs if you want too. I'm not going to for the purpose of this because I just added the pepper. I'm going to just take my whisk and mix it up. And you've got a nice vinaigrette. And that's all you need for that whole salad. People put way too much dressing on. We'll let that sit before we put it on the salad. Okay, now we're going to do the vegetables. Turn that off and we'll come